What's good, YouTube? It's COZUNON, and I'm back with a video response to motherfucking MichaelBtheGameGenie. And it's talking about bosses you couldn't beat. And I've kind of touched on this before, and one of my answers was Bison, but eventually I could beat Bison. I can, beat him. It was a possibility. There's one game that sticks out really crazy on my mind that I was never able to beat, and I wasn't even able to beat it until recently, in fact. And I couldn't even beat it then. I had to use, and I hate doing this, but MichaelBtheGameGenie, I had to use a Game Genie to beat the game. But that game is Fester's Quest. This game's gotten so much flack, and I've heard so many people rip on this game. And in fact, I've seen James Rolfe, the Angry Video Game Nerd, rip on this game, and that made me want to buy it. So I bought it, and then about a year later I found it complete in the box, so I picked up the box. But yeah, the boss was just so incredibly hard. Ridiculous amount of hit points to beat. But the thing that really made it hard is after you got to a certain point in the game, once you pass this point, the game would not give you any more upgrades at all. And it would give you gun downgrades, but no upgrades. Hold on. And what I mean by that is it would drop like when you kill enemies, they would drop pellets. And the pellets would say, the particular ones I'm talking about would say gun and whip. Now if it was a red gun, it would take your gun down a level. If it was a red whip, it would take your gun down a level. But if the gun was written in blue, it would take it up to the next level. Same thing with whip. If it was written in blue, it would take it up to the next level. Towards the end, all these creatures start getting real close to you because they take a lot more hit points, so you're just, killing them, and then they're always dropping guns down right in front of you, and sometimes it would make you pick it up, because it would basically be like right on top of you. And I remember one time I lost the strongest weapon by the time I got to the house right before the final boss, and I stood outside and killing these little killing these little space frogs, I guess is what they were. Yeah, and I sat out there and I timed it. When I started timing it, I was out there for an hour and 45 minutes. Why I was out there so long? Because I really wanted to beat the fucking game. But they kept dropping everything else down but the blue whip and the blue gun. So I was super frustrated at that point. I turned it off. I'm not going to sit there and let a game just cheat on me like that. So I figured if the game's going to cheat on me, I'd cheat back. I'm not real proud of using the Game Genie, but I really wanted to beat this game. It gave me some sort of closure from being a little kid. I mean, it would have been so much sweeter if I would have just beat it without the Game Genie, obviously, but I'm still glad I used it. I'm still glad I beat it, and I can put this back on the shelves and say, fuck you, Fester's Quest, you cheating piece of shit. This motherfucker cheats too. But anyway, that's it, MichaelBtheGameGenie. That's one of the bosses that I couldn't beat growing up. And it took a Game Genie in order for me to beat it. So, till next time, YouTube, stay up and game on.